On strike, banks in towns and cities across Brazil, public transport and schools, both public and some private, factories and more. Some major roads were also blocked. Brazil wasn't brought to a complete standstill, but the point was made. Workers are unhappy with President Michel Temer's labour and pension reforms. The trade unions say the reforms will erode workers' rights and put more power in the hands of the bosses.
This demonstration shows our dissatisfaction with the government. It shows the sadness of the people who live in a precarious way. We want a different society. We want a new era.
Having people on the streets demonstrating against the president's austerity measures will make them change their minds and get us a legitimate government.
Similar demonstrations took place across Brazil, accompanied by heavy security, with clashes in some cities, including Rio de Janeiro and Santos. The government says that the pension and labour reforms are vital to lift Brazil out of recession, that many of the laws date back to the 1940s, that the country needs to modernise and make it more attractive to investment. Some here would agree with that sentiment, but not in the way that it's being implemented. President Temer said he deplored political protests against his austerity measures that stopped workers getting to their jobs, and lamented the isolated incidents of violence. These protesters marched to President Temer's private residence in Sao Paulo, heavily guarded while he's in the capital Brasilia, overseeing the progress of his reforms through Congress. The deep divisions in Brazilian society glaringly apparent and increasingly polarized. Schweimler, Jazeera, Sao Paulo.